Welcome.
Okay. Hello.
We have already done this song and dance once because I didn't press the go live button correctly. But we are live now. Um, anyone who doesn't have their headphones in, maybe do that. So yeah, welcome to the Writers Coven Stream-a-thon. Welcome back. I'm Tanya Chakhan. I'm working on a YA fantasy, and I'm today joined by two very special guests, Ali and Vic.
Hi.
Want to introduce yourselves really quick?
Okay, so I'm Ali. I have my AuthorTube channel and Ali on AuthorTube at Ali on AuthorTube. So I joined a few months ago, I think, and I've been agented author. So I got my agent about a year ago. I've been on submission for my book about a year, and now we're preparing another one to go on submission. I just finished a couple days ago a book that I then sent to my agents. So exciting things going on right now.
So I'm Vic, and I recently renamed my channel to Midfavor Creations because I do, other than writing, other art stuff like drawing, photography, and other things. And so I have recently finished the first draft of book one in my series, and so I'm currently starting to read through to prepare for draft two.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Also, I just recently saw that Ali, you were working on like a spooky project. So that's
Yes,
really
I
cool.
uploaded a video a couple of days ago of that. Yeah, it was like planned
Yeah.
in advance, though. I filmed that like a month ago, but that is one of my like next work in progress.
You might have to tell us more later. Let me just say hi to the people really quickly. We have Annie here. Sarita's here. So happy to have you. Curious Cat is here. And Evelyn is also here. Um, yes,
Hi
I
everyone.
did a little bit of a play on there.
I thought the thumbnail was
And
really cool.
yeah. And that's for you.
Oh, thank you, Rita. Thank you so much.
And yeah. So sad to see you go, but I've already seen you around on other streams. Have a good night. So yeah. If you guys want to say like what you're working on, we thought we would do like a little bit of a spooky chat rather than like a regular chat. So I mean, I have like two spooky questions. If you guys have any spooky questions or anyone in the chat has spooky questions, feel free. Yeah, basically my first question was like, what if you have like a spooky whip or a spooky scene in your current whip, even if you don't like write horror or something like that. Yeah.
Well, for me, oh hey, it's wait, I can't actually click on the. Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, sorry.
I broke. Well, I can answer that. The book I just finished is middle grade, but I feel like it has some spooky elements. There's this scene like around Act 2 where it sort of gets serious. This dimension that the character is stuck in, and it's like, whoa, there's like this foreshadowing of some very creepy grandparents that we don't really know what's up with these grandparents until like the end. So I like adding little spooky elements to things, even if
Are
they're
they
not.
alive? The grandparents?
Yeah, no, they're just bodies. They're just dead. They're alive. Yeah, they're just creepy. They're like, they don't talk and stuff. I feel like Creepy stares. They're quite creepy for me, just like silent stares.
Yeah. Yeah. Vic, what about you?
So my book has some scary scenes, but in like a different sense, more like being terrified by massive dragons attacking you, sort of way.
Yeah.
But there are some like genuinely creepy scenes, but in book 3, I believe. So not in this one specifically. Well, there is like gruesome stuff, but nothing really spooky in like a mysterious way.
I think gruesome is actually one adjective that I also had written down. Do you want to expand on that? On like maybe without getting graphic, but what kind of gruesome stuff?
So
What kind of gruesome stuff, but don't get graphic.
yeah, easy. So let's take the first chapter for instance. So the main character is like walking through the city and it's like setting sun and he sees this girl that looks like she's blind and not sure what she's doing there like all alone. So he gets intrigued by that and he's like trying to help her and so he follows after her but she starts running and suddenly it's like full dark alleyway and there is this drunk coming out and out of nowhere this helpless little girl pulls out a dagger and basically stabs the man in the eye and murders him in cold blood.
Ooh, not
So
in the eye.
so that's the first chapter 1.
Oh, you start straight off with all the
Yeah.
so people know what they're getting into.
I love that.
Hold on, we have some answers from the chat too.
Do you want to
Wait,
read
I
it?
have answer. LOL, there's a scene where the statue head moves and it's really creepy from Annie. Ooh. That's kind of related to one of the like prompts we have right now. If there's like a phobia of human-like things, so like mannequins and wax figures and ventriloquist dummies, and reminds me of that when I was researching phobias for this. That is very creepy. I feel like that's one I have. The spookiest scene in my, do you say whip or work in progress?
I think so.
Is my main character's encounter with La Llorona. Ooh, do you guys know La Llorona? The Latin folk?
It's a woman who like drowned her kids, I think.
Yeah, she's always crying and something. Hence La Llorona. Oh, I love that. I love that, Mateo. Ooh, I have gruesome stuff, perhaps in my current whip, but not spooky or creepy from Sarita. Am I pronouncing your name right, Sarita, or is it Sarita? Does it matter?
I always hear Sarita.
Sarita?
But like in the New Zealand accent, so.
I'm Latina, so I just go Sarita, and I think it's wrong.
Yeah. Sounds beautiful though. Yeah, what is my answer? I didn't think about it. I just wrote down the question. I think well, I have a scene early on where they're like in an old mausoleum, but it's like flooded because the city is like flooded, and they dive down and like something happens with like sort of demon-like things, like filling the space and attacking them. And yeah, I feel like the setting and the demons makes it sort of spooky, or scary at least.
That is pretty spooky.
Yeah, I'm loving adding a little bit more of the like action stuff. Yeah, actually, and again, I keep not keeping an eye out on the time. But I just wanted to ask, like, if there's any story behind our costumes before we go into like the first
The
sprint.
story behind my costume is that I wanted something very simple, and I thought demon. I could get like a group. I like got this on Etsy, some crocheted demon. I was looking at
They're
3D printed
crocheted?
ones too. Yeah, it's very.
Can you get close? Oh my god, that's so cute.
I know you
I
can
love
see
it.
the texture. Yeah, I should remember who I got it from so I can say, but it's somewhere here. But yeah, and then I just bought red clothes. Like I really wanted a red leather jacket, and this was an excuse. It's like, oh, it's for a Halloween costume.
Yeah,
Secondhand. Yay.
amazing. It's so red and
It's
so
very red.
badass. I love it. Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, Vic, what about you?
So I made these last year for Halloween, just like for fun,
Shut up.
because in like the month prior I made this, which is like
You
dragon
made these?
glass. Yes.
Get
What are
closer, please.
Oh, that's
It's
beautiful.
like
Are these dragon
crocheted
scales?
gloves. I made these because it was like really cold last September because of the flooding, and I was like literally freezing here at the computer. So I made these, and they're like dragon scale gloves. So I'm like, okay, let's finish the yarn with making something else and like pulling it all together for Halloween. And yes, I did actually go out like this into the city.
Amazing. I cannot. How did you get the like form of it, the shape of it?
I found like a tutorial. You basically start down here and then you like just crochet more, and like here is a string down, so you can go like this and this, like in a circle, and you adjust how you want.
Okay. Both of these are amazing. How is that? Okay, I would not have thought that either of those are crocheted. Or did you say crochet? Yeah. Incredible. Also, I love these thingies. They're so cool. Yeah, I had a different idea originally. Originally, I wanted to do something kind of themed around my book. Like I even went thrift shopping. I like bought a dress and I had like I wanted to do like a vest and stuff. It was a thing, but I didn't have time to do anything, so I just went with like the costume that I had yesterday. Yesterday. I did not wear a costume yesterday from last year. It's just like a woodsy witch, basically. You can't really see everything, but like I stole some like little branches from downstairs and have like my hair a little bit crazy. Yeah, and yeah, it's just like simple. Um, no meaning behind it, I don't think, and nothing super crafty like yours. But yeah, that's really cool. And I'm so excited for all the other costumes that we might see in the other live streams. I already saw like Evelyn's, which was really cool. um okay. I don't know. Either we do one more question or we start with picking our prompts. What do you think?
My question is, what kind of drink do you all have?
Oh.
I'm very boring. I just have water here. Very festive
Yeah.
water. It's holy water.
The demon drinking holy water. I love it. I just have tea. Basic tea. Just like herbs, which I think fits with the like woodsy witch, I think. What about you?
I have this like spicy rooibos I got in France last year, and I put into it this pumpkin spice syrup I got last week, and a lot of honey. So we will see how it tastes. Probably very spicy and very sweet.
Sounds really good.
Heidi W.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, maybe a little too sweet.
I don't know why, but I always feel like DW is like other two royalty, and I feel so honored when it shows up.
Same.
Yeah. So yeah, welcome. Um yeah. Do we want to do a prompt and a sprint?
Yeah, I think we should do a prompt.
Okay. So do we have our prompt jars ready? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'm divided because I had last minute I had another idea, so I have two, but I think I'm going to choose one. Do you think red or yellow?
Red.
Yellow. Red.
No.
The thing is, yellow is my favorite color, but I'm wearing all red right now, so I'm
Gosh.
torn.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with red for now. Okay, do you want to start Vic, because you have settings, right?
Okay, so let's see how this one brings out. I've made like 12 of them, so we will see. Oh, okay. Can you read that? Or is it flipped?
Barely.
Cannot
Okay.
read that.
It says like a hill full of ice.
A hill full of eyes. Okay.
Wait, eyes or ice?
Ice. Like imagine you're on a hill and
Oh,
see
shit.
ice watching you.
Oh my god.
The eyes could
I
be
feel
part of
that
the
actually.
hill, like in the ground.
Okay, starting strong. Love it.
Mhm.
What about you, Ali? Want to pick?
Okay. I thought it was cool to put this little like music box I have. I don't know if you can hear it, but then I have the prompts in here. I have phobias. So I'm gonna pick one. Let's see. Ooh. Arachnophobia. I don't know if it's backwards, but fear of
No, it's
spiders.
good.
I think that fits together.
Yeah.
Yellow eyes. Fear of spiders.
Ooh. Okay, I love it. Okay, so I have objects. Mostly, I didn't choose all like crazy scary things, so we'll see. And you probably can't read it, I don't think. I think it's backwards. It says cauldron.
Cauldron.
I think I spelled it right. Now that one is a little difficult, I think, to add in. But yeah, the idea is like whether you write something spooky or not, like maybe one of these things inspires you. Maybe you want to do like put them all together. Maybe you want to write a little short story, whatever. You can do whatever you want with them. You don't have to take them
Should
either.
I type it in the chat?
That is a brilliant idea. Yes, thank you. Also, JK Lando joined. Hello. Thank you. True. Okay, I'll put up
Specifically
the
targeted.
yeah. Okay, so we'll jump over to the timer and hopefully, yeah, we'll keep. Oh, I'm sorry. That totally blacks out Vic. Actually, let me pause real quick. So yeah, we thought we would do 20-minute sprints. Yeah, are we ready?
Are we ready? I'm ready.
Are we ready? Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna mute.
Apparently, the timer was like moving too slowly or something. So sorry to like break you guys out of your focus so abruptly. I don't know how much time actually passed. But
I think it was like 20 something minutes. It wasn't too much.
okay.
But it's definitely
Okay.
over 20.
I didn't
Okay.
notice that it would run longer than it should.
Yeah, I don't know. It's possible that like the video lagged or something.
Yeah, seems like that.
Okay. How did it go for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I originally thought like, what can I do in 20 minutes? I thought I could write some flash fiction since we have so little time. But then I'm really some sort of in between projects right now, like still in the idea stage of a lot of projects, or being just like finished developing others. So I thought I would do some brainstorming based on the prompts, like of what a story could be with these prompts. So I was like, what could we do with this? Maybe the spiders and the eyes are a part of a witch's spell to put in a cauldron. So it starts out with like the witch demanding this of a kid, or else he will become one of the ingredients in the cauldron. Like that's the threat. And then, he needs to gather these materials. Maybe there's an action scene with like gigantic spiders and he heroically overcomes his fear, which is nice, but then it actually ends sort of dreadfully with him on a hill, realizing that all eyes are on him. That could be for many reasons. Maybe this is all part of a game show or a spectacle, Black Mirror-like, or the hill itself could end up being a giant spider as a reveal, and he feels like the 8 giant eyes of the spider under his feet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like spooky stories that have very spine-chilling reveals at the very end, so that's what I toyed around with.
I love that. I love that. Like, okay, I don't know why my brain didn't even connect the like many eyes with the many eyes of the spider. Total oversight on my part. That is so cool. I love how it like spiraled out from a simple idea. That's so cool.
I hope it's okay. I didn't actually write any prose this time around.
Whatever you use the time for is fine.
Thinking counts.
What'd you say?
Thinking counts as well.
Yeah, I was just here like the whole time. That's why I had to turn my camera off. How about you guys?
No, I love it. Actually, just 1 second. Bye, Sarita. So happy that you were here.
Bye.
So I
Didn't miss anything.
10 pages read and like two chapters and started the third one. And let's just say this is the end of the chapters that I wrote in this summer, like filling them out. And yes, I can totally see how I was just like rushing to get it done and connected and didn't put too much effort into making it, I wouldn't say readable, but just like story like it's going so fast. It's jumping from thing to thing just to get through it.
Yeah. Are you going to like right now, are you like making notes or are you actively editing?
So like it looks like this, like I have underlined stuff. Sometimes I write something. Cannot see much what I have written, but I have like notes in between and underlining and
Do you think you're going to like expand on the things that you have like rushed through?
I have to, because this is actually important things. This is not something I can skip over.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I'm not interested in writing something, then in the end I find out that's actually unnecessary. But in that case, I guess you have to.
This event used to be the midpoint. I'm thinking about
Okay.
moving it as the end of Act 1 and beginning of Act 2. But like this whole event is incredibly important for like what is happening right now and the rest of the story.
Yeah.
So it needs to be set up properly, and I cannot just rush through. Oh, there was a religious ritual. Oh, she's tired. Oh, she's jumping to talking with people. Like this is where the actual politicking starts. Let's actually look at the politics.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
but now I have reached the chapters that I have actually written last year-ish. So this is actually what was written normally.
Okay. It sounds good. Sounds like a lot of brain work, but it sounds like now it's maybe getting easier. Let me just check really quick on the chat. Um, do you want to read, Vic? Maybe?
Okay, so Evelyn says she got through about half a chapter of math. Why math?
I think she's a student.
Okay, makes sense.
I hope it's fun.
Math. I used to do math for fun, so maybe it was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, like in elementary school, it was fun. Later, not so much.
Khan
I don't know.
Academy.
What?
Khan Academy. It was like a place. It was like it's like a learning platform, and I would do math on there for fun when I was like a teen. Very darky, I know.
That's cool.
Sorry, keep reading.
Yeah, Vic, do you want to read?
Brooks said made some homemade butter tortillas with Mexican breakfast for the husband and brother-in-law, so that was helpful. That sounds actually really nice. And why are you making me hungry?
Yeah, I'm literally hungry.
Yeah, that also made me hungry.
Okay, so Matteo, I was building up to the arachnophobia plot, but I didn't quite get to it because I was focusing on the intro.
Story of my life.
Yeah. But I love that you actually like took the prompts. Yeah. So Sarita had to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so at first I was doing some really boring admin stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do only admin stuff during our stream. So I started noting down some things. Like I have been walking around today all day, like mulling over some questions. And so I just wrote those down. I didn't do anything with the prompts, but maybe next time. Yeah, if anybody else was like inspired by the prompts and like wrote something spooky, let us know.
They're inspired by the food.
Yeah.
I kind of want a tortilla now.
I have cheese here with me, as typical of me, just cheese.
Just cheese.
It's paranica, which is like typical Slovak cheese. It's like
Okay.
this small snail and it unravels like this.
Oh,
Fun.
okay.
I think I'm gonna eat between this stream and the blacklisted stream that's coming up tonight.
That's
Yeah.
why I turned off my camera so I could snack on it.
Yeah. You're making me hungry. Do we have any spooky questions? Or I don't know.
Have you had any
anything
paranormal happen to you?
Okay, so I have to admit I'm very, very much not a like woo-woo person. So even if something spooky happened, also I have a bad memory, but even if something spooky happened, I would like totally explain it away. So
Be like, yeah,
Oh,
that was
no.
just the wind or whatever.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, something. It's probably more so something going on in my brain. I don't know, but also I can't remember anything. What about you? Either of you?
A whole a lot of weird stuff happened to me. So seeing ghosts is one of them.
Wow.
This village is really old, so the castle, you sometimes look at it and see figures in the windows and stuff. So yeah, I've seen those since I was very little. It repeats every couple of years. Then in the swamp in here we have once seen three lights run across the water and then sprint and go really quickly up a tree, 20 meters up in the sky. And we were like, what the hell is this? And our dogs were freaked out by it and barking. So we were with my friend, this was okay, something is going wrong in here. And so we basically ran back home. We were 13, 14, and walking the dogs at midnight alone, two girls, and so this was scary as hell.
Especially the dogs, animals detecting something that's so horror movie coded. Yeah.
Then with a friend, we went to the hill a couple of years ago. Again, we stayed until night, and we could hear strange noises from the trees and stuff. That was probably just animals, but still. And then last year, I was a little bit stupid and went there fully alone with the dogs. And I was walking back down in almost full dark. And this is where the prompt with the hill with eyes comes from, because I'm walking down and I see reflections of eyes all around me.
No.
It was a herd of deer. It was deer. It was nothing. It was just deer staring at me.
That's so creepy. The deer would still be creepy.
So, a full herd.
Mm-hmm.
Of them.
10 of them, at least.
That's very cool.
Also, I live next to a cemetery, so having my dreams haunted by weird stuff is just on the daily. So that's my whole list. I am haunted completely.
Oh my god.
Mateo also says he's had paranormal experiences before. Which is very, I don't know, I always found it so interesting, all of these things. Not that I necessarily believe in anything, but it's just stuff you can't really explain.
Do you have a memory? Something?
Yeah, I don't really know how to sum it up. It's so basically I used to live in my grandmother's old house where my dad and his siblings had grown up. So there were huge portraits of them alongside the wall. The hallway, throughout the hallway there was huge portraits of them as children, each one of the siblings. So there's 6 of them, and I think my dad was the second or third one because it was in order. And we lived there for a while, and my dad passed away when I was 17, but it was very sudden, so we didn't know at the time, we didn't know 2 months before that he was going to die. And a couple months before it was his birthday. So on the night of his last birthday, although we didn't know it was going to be his last birthday, his portrait just randomly fell. There was no wind. None of the other portraits fell. It had never fallen in all the time, the decades that it had been there. It just randomly fell. And the thing is, it's kind of fucked up because we were like, ah, that's so funny, R.I.P. And then we're like, he actually died. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's it's been a while. It was 10 years ago, but it's always something I can explain. Why did that happen? So I just that's a bit spooky.
Yeah. That is spooky. Yeah. I would have made jokes about it too.
Yeah, we
and it's a terrible punchline. Yeah.
Yeah. Very ironic.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 10 years ago. So I've processed. I always grew up hearing "Don't give it power" instead of "It doesn't exist." Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I do know that like as a kid I was very like scared of everything. I mean, I think most kids are. But I don't know. At some point I just grew out of it, I think. How do we feel about another sprint? Oh, wait a second. We have a question. Do you have a favorite or least favorite horror trope? Excellent question.
I guess I generally don't like the reliance on jump scares in movies. As far as books go, it's a good question. To think about it. What about you guys?
Did someone just scream in your background?
Oh yeah, that's just some kid getting murdered. It's fine.
Okay. Awesome.
So the regular Saturday.
So I don't think I have a favorite one, but I know that I hate when there is a character that goes into a like clearly dangerous situation with zero foresight, zero thought put into it, and then obviously gets murdered. Like,
Yeah. No, that's not true.
Yeah.
I get very easily scared in horror movies and I don't really like watching them. But when I see that, like a character literally not thinking, it, I'm like, okay, I guess they're gonna die. Whatever. It like takes it away actually for me.
I don't think it's not even limited to horror movies, unfortunately. Like it's just such a big trope where it's like they act without sense. That's English.
you need to get the character to do something, and you cannot figure out an explanation why they would naturally do that.
Exactly. So they just kind of,
it.
which is always comes off very weakly.
I have noticed a few situations like that in this. It pisses me off. Like I'm pissed at myself for having done that.
Yeah. But it's so hard to like figure everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm like also at this point in my writing stage, like embrace plot holes. Why not?
Yeah. Okay, that is also very interesting. Ellie, I think we're going to go into another sprint because I just remember like wait. Do you guys know when the next stream starts? Like does it start right on the hour after us or like
No,
2
I think
hours
it
later?
starts 2 hours later.
Okay, so we don't have to like okay. That's good because I'm not great with time management.
What does
I
Pete
have
Brooks say?
ADHD, so don't rely on me on anything time related.
Yeah. Well, Ellie said she doesn't get scared easily, mostly because she's worked with people who could star in their own slasher films as
Brooks
the
said
villain.
that, not me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I said Ellie, not Ali. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready for another prompt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should Vic start us off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm literally so hungry.
That's what you'll use the sprint for.
Ooh, okay. We have the abandoned theater.
What was it?
Abandoned theater.
Oh.
We actually have one here in the village.
Wow. Have you ever, like, as teenagers, like, crept in for fun, stuff like that?
Yeah, of course. And it's
of course.
It's not just theater, it's like amphitheater above an abandoned coffee store. and so it's like all overgrown, and we have found this like old diary from the Soviet era.
That is amazing. Can you send us any photos anytime? Oh, sorry.
I could go there, but it's like
Bye,
dangerous.
Mateo. No, right. Yeah. Sorry. I'll take that back actually. But thank you. Thank you, Mateo. Yeah.
So we have
Okay.
abandoned theater as the setting.
You wanna go next?
Sure. Creepy little music
Do
box.
the music box.
Okay.
Okay, that's creepy.
I was like, I don't have a jar. Should I put it in a cup? And then I realized I have this. So
I don't know
better.
why the music box music is always creeping me out.
yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be creepy, but it is.
Yeah, but it has been used in films to symbolize something creepy going on enough times that I have this association.
I feel like I put some like more out there phobias, but we got some basic ones that we picked out. So this is claustrophobia, fear of enclosed, confined spaces.
Awesome.
And in abandoned
Yeah.
theater, it kind of works. So
It does. You're so right. Okay. I wonder, so I could either do an object or a sound.
The sound.
What do you think?
you should do a
Sound?
sound for the theater.
Okay. Maybe it's easier to make 3 work together that way, actually.
Mhm.
Okay. We got, I think mine is always backwards. It says roaring fire.
Okay.
So I could see it come together.
Yeah, and it's becoming even
Right?
more like creepy and dangerous.
Roaring fire.
Imagine being trapped in an abandoned theater and it's set on fire.
Exactly.
Begs the question, who set it
Awesome.
on fire if it's abandoned?
Hmm. Okay. Let's go to the timer. I have to reset it real quick. Okay. 20 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Come back.
Hello.
No. I wonder if you heard the wolf howl. It's like I had to try and find a solution, but I think it didn't. Did you hear something?
No.
No. Okay, that's too bad. Because originally the timer has a witch's cackle in the beginning and the wolf's howl at the end. But for whatever reason, it doesn't play the sound in here.
Oh,
So
that
I
would have
tried
been
to get around that. Yeah, I know.
next time.
Yeah. Anyway, how did it go?
Good. Like working with these. Oh, we have someone else.
Hello. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, I'm editing chapter 20 of the audiobook for my Sapphic Witchy Urban Fantasy. Ooh, Sapphic. I love that. Sapphic and Witchy. I like that very much.
And audio. I'm a huge audiobook fan.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. Welcome. Yeah, what were you about to say?
Oh, that I just took the prompts and saw if I could come up with a story idea you want to hear.
Yes.
So there's a shy new kid in a small town, who gets taken under the wing of the gang of local misfits who are very sketchy, just troublemaking teens with dark past and interests like pyromania and arson. But they're just kids, and this main character wants friends, so she goes along with it, all nervous when the group talks her into breaking into an abandoned movie theater. And it's old-timey, and there's a lot to explore, and at first it's kind of fun, they laugh a lot, actually managed to find an old horror movie that has a lot of scenes with fire and arson, which the pyromania kids are really into, and they get the movie working and watch it, but some of the kids start to go missing, and they start turning on each other. I think by the end, one of the main leaders, who seems to be trustworthy, ends up locking the protagonist in a projection booth, or a projection room, which is this small enclosed place where they keep all the old film equipment to project the movie in the cinema. Kid realizes she's locked in this dark old tiny room, wedged between all this bulky, sharp equipment, and she calls out for help, but no one comes. Until all she can hear is the sound of flames of roaring fire. And at first she tells herself it must be the movie again, but she's in the projection room, so she knows it can't be. And when the smoke starts coming to the door, it becomes clear that she's trapped there, while the arsonist set fire to the theater. I think it'd be really cool if this whole time the gang of kids make it seem like they don't know what's going on either, like why people are disappearing, even fake one of their deaths or something and pretend to get mad at each other and fight, when really they're all just in on this and just want to mess with this new kid. They finally end up locking her in with a fire. There's like a lot of real life stories where like kids kill other kids, and this animated short film called The Lamb, I really enjoyed that trope. So it's really interesting to me. It was fun to develop during the sprint.
That is so cool.
How did you get that much that developed so fast?
Just nothing written, just developed by the prompts. I really like this combination of prompts. Did anyone else do anything with the prompts? Oh,
Yeah,
Evelyn.
just 1 second. Let me just say goodbye to Evelyn in case you still hear us. Thank you
Hi, Evelyn, if you're
for
still
being
there.
here, and thank you for like putting all this together and like bringing us together. I think this event is really cool. Yeah, did you do something interesting with the prompts or whatever else you worked on, Vic?
Since I am rereading my draft, I cannot actually do anything with the prompts, but I finished another chapter, and I found a scene that is no longer working at all.
Oh no.
No.
Like, this chapter is interesting because the beginning is like really cute and I like the interactions, and then in the end where it actually gets really political, then there is like, oh no, this is too much too soon, too much in the open, this needs to change.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, hello, Gwynna the winner. Awesome name. Welcome.
Hi. Hi, Guna.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Yeah, this is a good way to like meet new
I will
author
look you
viewers.
up after this. Don't think I recognize
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, actually, I should. The people who are new to me, I should check them out later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I feel like I cut you short. Like.
No, I have nothing more to say about this.
Okay. Okay.
It's just one chapter. But I am getting to the meat of this event where the actually scary, messed up stuff starts happening.
Good.
Because this event
Didn't
in
you
the
say
book,
chapter 1 has someone with like an eye being that? Finally getting
this
into the
one
series.
has a whole terrorist group coming to attack and setting the building on fire.
Okay.
On fire! I love perfect.
So it's for the prompt, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
Lock someone in
it's like
somewhere.
a festival. It's like a ball, so like kind of fits.
Yeah.
And I also kind of fits the claustrophobia because both of the main characters are kind of pressed by so many people around them.
Yeah. That's perfect. Okay. Love that. Also, I like with these tidbits of your story, sounds really, really high stakes and
It is.
like a ride. Really cool. Yeah, I wasn't going to do something with the prompt, but then I was like, this is too good to be let go, because also like I thought maybe I can work this in with my actual work in progress. Is it progress or process? Anyway,
Progress, I
and
think.
so yeah, and so I was just like trying to brainstorm a scene. I don't exactly know where it would fit with the story. And like I have a lot of questions still, but I think I can make like I like that it inspires me for something that is maybe going to happen later in the story. And like I had it such that the like in a puppet theater, because like you have a lot of wooden dolls and like a lot of things that could easily catch fire. And also one of my characters is like he sort of has like a demon inside of him in a way. And so when fire, please be careful. And so when he falls asleep, he has to like put measures of security, safety in place, because when the demon, like when he falls asleep, the demon takes more control of him, and like demons like fire and like kind of are fire. And so I thought, like, what if he like got knocked out for some reason in that theater, and then like his demon started to like light everything on fire and he would be trapped. So yeah, but like I still have so many questions about how it would happen exactly. But yeah, I like the prompt for this one.
Yeah, it was a good set of prompts. Very cool.
So yeah, anyone who is new to this stream, we have like we're going to do one more sprint. Yeah, time is running out, but I think we can do another, right?
I think we can do like a 15-minute one or a 10-minute one.
Okay.
Because we have 20 minutes left, right?
Right. I mean, technically, depending on us, we can run over because the next stream doesn't begin right away. But yeah, so I mean, we can just. Hello.
Hi, Ash.
Ash. Yeah, not too late yet.
I can't run too late, but yeah,
You can't.
fine by
Okay.
me.
Okay. Then we could do a 15. We can just go ahead and pick some more prompts.
Okay. You go first, Vic.
Right. My cauldron of fate. Ah, what is this? Oh, midnight market.
Midnight
Nice.
Market. Okay. I'm gonna open my little music box. Okay. The phobia is spectrophobia, fear of mirrors.
I didn't know about that one, and that is a good one. Okay, midnight market and fear of mirrors. Should we do?
If it's if you consider the midnight market like some sort of like fair and like the mirror maze or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, should I do an object or a sound?
Let's do an object
Object.
for the market.
Okay. I do have a haunted mirror in here, but we'll see.
Really?
I do. Oh. A shovel.
Shovel. Ominous.
Someone's
Yeah.
getting buried.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so a 15-minute sprint. I'll have to reset the timer really quick. Let's see. Why do I have to put it right? Let's do a little less than 15 because for some reason the timer is like slow. So yeah, something like that. Okay, let's go. Yeah, at one point it said that it had stopped playing. And then I pressed play and it just reset. Who knows? Yeah, how did it go? Did you use the prompts?
Not really, but I got another chapter done. And this one, it was a gut punch. It was so powerful. I was staring at it like, how did I manage this?
Oh, that's
good.
amazing. What kind of a chapter is it? Like, what happens in there?
I have actually art for this. I don't know if I have shared it. So basically, it's the opening dance of this ball event, and the queen is like dancing with her captain of the guard. And at first, she's like enjoying it and being like, I don't want this to ever end. And then she remembers the last time she was like dancing like this and this happened, which was on her wedding, which turned into bloodshed. And so she spirals into PTSD and just barely manages to finish the dance and rush out to the balcony. And of course, the captain of her guard follows her and comforts her, and it's like so sweet and cute. And then it gets interrupted by the one person on the council who hates her the most.
Sounds so good.
Yeah. It was like fun to write.
How did it go for you, Ellie?
Well, I kept going with the story ideas. So first things first, I had to Google what exactly is a midnight market, because I wasn't sure if I was missing something, but apparently it is really just a market that opens at late hours. And the shovel immediately made me think of like shovels in the sense of what you bury a body with. And the mirrors made me think of looking inward and introspection. So I can definitely picture these prompts inspiring more of like a psychological horror, at least like really dealing with like guilt of what you've done, i.e., murdering someone. So you're trying to get rid of the body and you feel like you're being watched. So I can picture this like being in an abandoned town, like maybe the killer and accomplice he dragged into this go into that town specifically because it's supposed to be abandoned. Like everyone in the area knows it is, but when he gets there with the body in the trunk of his car, it turns out the people there are gathered in a midnight festival of merchants. And I see it being very unsettling because these people claim this market has always been here, and the killer is very nervous because he has a body in this trunk, and now he's being roped into this event. So he gets shown around and he's sort of being haunted by these mirrors. Like I can picture scenes where he sees the person he killed staring back in the mirror. So a lot of things about guilt and paranoia, like the people in this town and market are onto him. Like a plot twist. Like maybe he didn't properly kill the person. So while in this story the killer's exploring the market, the person in the trunk actually escaped and has the townspeople help him with revenge against this guy who came into their home disparaging it, which is why he keeps seeing it in the mirrors. And maybe the town is actually full of ghosts or whatever. That's why the guy said it was abandoned, because no one's actually supposed to live there after some tragedy. So all the shoppers and merchants he sees are actually ghosts. And then I have this really dark ending where he gets buried alive with his own shovel and with one of the mirrors. So he has to watch his reflection in the coffin as he's buried alive or something as he dies. And I realized I got way darker much faster. But being buried alive is one of the scariest things I can think of. So I added that.
I love your spooky brain. It is so good.
It was a good set of prompts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me just quickly acknowledge the people. Guna got, I hope it's like Guna, something like that. I got about halfway through a critique chapter. Yeah, it sounds like intense work.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever done like critique for someone?
Not like very officially, but I try.
I haven't. But you have, like.
Yeah, I was on the workshop we did in the Discord a couple of days ago, so I've had my old first 2 chapters read by like 10 people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And also I have sent those chapters to be critiqued multiple times before. Not to mention, this semester our professors have asked us to basically write every single essay in pairs. And so I have 3 essays lined up, so which will, of course, be critiqued by the other person.
That sounds so hard.
Oh, and
random.
also my damn thesis, which was read and critiqued by like multiple people, one of which was incredibly unfair, was speaking out bullshit, and then he was on the defense, and I had to argue with him in person.
Oh, that sounds stressful.
It was.
Okay, I feel like that's okay. JK reached the midpoint for Project Sugar and Spice, and it's on chapter 17. Wonderful. Okay, that's good. Yeah, well deserved. Okay, what did I do? Yeah, I did try to use the prompt again for my actual work in progress. I'll keep it short because Ali, you have to go soon, right?
Yeah, I should head out soon, but go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, I thought, okay, maybe it's a market that is actually a day, but like there's an event in the plot in the climax, and I thought, like, what if this event like blackens out the sky, so it's like suddenly it's almost like midnight, and I thought, like, how could I use the shovel? Like, it doesn't really make sense to bury someone here, but I have a character who uses crutches, and so I thought maybe for some reason she loses her crutches or something, and so she uses a shovel instead, and kind of has to use it also to
Like a
defend
cane?
herself or something like that.
Okay.
Like what?
Like a cane, right?
Yeah. And yeah, I thought, like, wait, maybe with a mirror I could do something like in an action scene, someone like uses a mirror to reveal to another person that something dangerous is behind them, something like that. So
Oh, I like that.
not a real scene, but it was really interesting to like try to see how I could use this, even if it's not like a horror thing. Yeah.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
I should leave, but
Yes.
this was so fun. Thank you for
It was.
allowing me to like be part of this as well. This is my first stream, so
Yes. You did so well. Thank you for joining us. And again, I love your story brain. I would love to do something like this again with you. It was so fun.
Thank you. I would love to do it again too. And we still have more streams coming up with the other people, so maybe I'll see you there.
We do, right. Let me remind everyone that in about 2 hours on the Blacklisted channel, there is the next live stream in this stream-a-thon. And they always have the best thumbnails, and I'm sure that it's going to be so fun. Yeah, do you want to plug your channel, maybe?
Me?
Yeah, both of you.
Okay. First of all, thank you, Gwinnett. And then my channel, I'm gonna put it here. It's the AuthorTube. Oh hey, Beth's also here. This is my channel, and I put various types of videos about making graphic novels and whatnot.
Always fascinating. Nick?
Okay, so I have renamed my channel to Mythweaver Creations, so you can find me that way. I have that like on the screen right now, so
Right.
And I mostly do writing content, but instead of B-roll, I use like recordings of my drawings as a backdrop. So I think people seem to like that.
Yes. It's really cool. Actually, how did we not talk about anything to do with drawing? But like you both of them, both of you, like artists. So yeah, thank you guys for being here with me. It was so much fun. Thank you for everyone in the chat, and yeah, I hope to see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right.